Hey everyone, it's me, Mambo Odette, and it's time for another Haitian coin. Time for some more Haitian coins. We're going to talk about Toussaint Louverture. This is a 1.5 troy ounce of pure silver, fine silver. It's a really big coin too. It really, really is. It's marked, 1,000 because it's not the 925 sterling. It's fine silver. And I want to talk about the Olympic uniforms because originally they had an image of a horse with Toussaint Louverture on the horse because he led the revolution, you understand, to give Haiti independence. And on the Olympic uniform, they said that's too political. You have to take it off. So even to this day, they're very have a disdain for our ancestors. See, we don't look at our ancestors the way they do. See, because they're okay with their slave owning, slave raping men, women, and children, enslaving and genociding ancestors being on stuff, and nobody don't say nothing. But people who say, no, you're not going to abuse us, all that bullshit you trying to feed us about slaves obey your masters and do unto your enemies, do them right and turn the other cheek. Daddy Bookman said, we cannot have the same God. Ain't no damn way I got the same God as you. And I used to hear old people used to say, the God I serve. And now I understand that because ain't no way we serving the same God. Ain't no way. But I digress. Because I'm scaring my dog. It's okay, Sammy. I'm scaring my dog. She's like, what's wrong, Mom? What the hell are they doing? Now, this here is also Haitian money. It's from the 1800s. This is 12.5 grams of silver, but it's 83% silver because they had started to debase the coins, take the silver out of the coins. But these are 83% silver. But as you can see, they do not have our ancestors on these because the money was printed in France. This money was made in France, even though it has our coat of arms on the back. And let me tell you, even to this day, a lot of African countries and a lot of countries like Guadeloupe, Martinique, I know Burkina Faso said, you ain't printing our money no more, France. Hey, but their money have to be printed in France, which it doesn't make sense for African countries because then they say, oh, we gave you money, so you need to give us your gold. And then they take that gold back to France and it backs their money because that's all that backs money because money is just paper and flax. You understand? So you're giving gold for paper. Are you crazy? You could back your own money, keep your own gold. And that's what Burkina Faso, that's why they don't like that young man. But I digress again. But yes, the money was printed and made in France, even though it has our coat of arms on it. But today, hey, I'm sorry, Sammy. Today, when a ninja go into her country, the pays, hey, I am so used to seeing my ancestors. Yes, on the money. Because we print our own money, we got our own constitution, all that stuff. You understand? Wrote our own constitution. So we can put our ancestors on it. We ain't got to have the slave owners on some money we spent. Are you crazy? My ancestors ain't died for that. So it's not offensive to me to see these revolutionaries, they consider them like, two political type figures on the money. It's not, or on anything. It's not unusual for me because it's become normal. But it steps on certain people's toes. You understand? And this coat of arms, it offends a lot of people. It offends a lot of people to where they had to take off Toussaint off the horse and just leave the horse, which I love horses. This is the year of the horse. The horse reminds me of Ogu. You understand? The Ogu family of spirits. Let me tell you something. It says general on here. Some of our ancestors were like, they have a bloodline that is royal, that is Like in Haiti, they had like prince and emperors and queens. You understand? A royal bloodline, and they know our bloodline is it's not a slave bloodline. You can make the country poor, but we still have a royal bloodline, and they know it and they feel it. Even they make the country poor. Even you enslave somebody, if they have a royal bloodline, they will not stay a slave. Hey, you should have got someone with a slave bloodline. You understand? I know y'all don't understand because it's getting too deep. This here is some Constitution money, but you see a couple bags of Constitution coins and some bars and things like that. But I'm gonna tell you this. This coat of arms and our leaders, our ancestors, they just the image of them really offends some people. But yet they're not offended by looking at these slave owners and these slave rapists and these child rapists and these you want rapists. You understand? I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna stop right here. I wanted to show y'all this too. This is my another little box I have, which I love so much. I keep gold in it. Keep like broken gold jewelry and stuff. I don't have any gold coins, but I have a lot of broken gold jewelry. I'll give you. See, I'll just take it and put it in the this. I have a lot of gold jewelry that I don't wear or I had for spiritual reasons, but it's still gold, so I'm not going to get rid of it. Even though it's for spiritual reasons, I might want to clean it up one day and place the spirit back in it. So I'm going to keep it. But this here and this other box here, I have a lot of silver in it. And this is the coin for the day, okay? That is the coin for today. And I wanted to explain to people how they be doing people when they put this back in the little thing, how our money had to be printed there. This is why before our ancestors was not on the money, and now our ancestors are on the money. And I am not, it is normal for me to see our ancestors, and I'm shocked to find out that it is offensive to some people or considered too political. But George Washington and all them other slave owners and torturers and what do they call them, human traffickers and all rapists and all that. It's a genocide. It's okay. The world is waking up and seeing people for who they are.